Cecile Moosgaard?
Yeah.
These are your favourite things. Number 1, favourite musician, band, artist, currently and for all time, please.
Currently and for all time. I'm currently loving a guy called Dermot Kennedy.
Dermot Kennedy.
Yeah, an Irish singer-songwriter, I think.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's a classically Irish name.
I know.
What kind of music is that?
That's very indie, I think. Yeah.
Indie rock?
No, indie melodramatic, I guess.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, yeah.
And for all time.
Oh, God. I'm probably like something... Oh, God. Maybe John Mayer or something.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, give me a favourite song or album now that you're listening to and for all time, please.
Now it is Tom Oddle's Jubilee Road,
Okay.
the current one, and
Nice.
forever it's
An album that you just
love
and have listened to death.
oh God, maybe that's John Mayer as well. Continuum,
The album's called Continuum by John Mayer.
Yeah.
Fantastic. Favourite movie recently and for all time?
Favorite movie recently, I love Beautiful Boy.
A Beautiful Boy. Is that with Hugh Grant? No.
That's currently that recently I watched with Timothy and
Chalamet.
Yeah, and
About the drug addict.
Exactly. Yeah.
And Nicole Kidman.
Nicole Kidman is not in that.
Who's the mother?
That's,
Someone famous.
but I don't remember her name.
Was he great in it?
He was.
Did you see him in?
And Steve Carell was the father.
The father.
Yeah, he was great. I think he was so great in it.
That's right.
Yeah, I love
that. Oh,
that
that's
movie.
A drama. You like sort of hardcore
I
family
do.
dramas?
Yeah, like movies where I can really cry my eyes out and really feel like, oh God, yeah.
That you've been through something?
Yeah, I've been through something. I like those movies.
Did you like the other Guadagnino Chalamet movie, the gay one?
Oh yeah, I love that one.
It was
Call Me by Your
amazing.
Name.
Call Me by Your Name was amazing. He
And
was
the book
amazing.
was amazing.
Was it?
Yeah, you haven't read the book?
No.
Oh, you should. And he's writing a new one, I've heard.
You like drama, family drama.
Yeah.
Okay, so for all time.
Well, that's completely different then.
Yeah,
That's, I watched Pride and Prejudice a million times.
My wife has watched Pride and Prejudice a million times.
Oh yeah?
And whenever that's on television, I will watch it too.
Oh really?
So this is the Keira Knightley one.
Yeah, like everything Keira Knightley's in, I love it. I love her so
The
much.
second Keira Knightley in as many days. Mm-hmm. She's the bomb.
She is. She's great. I love her so much. She's so pretty. She's so down to earth. Everything she's in, I love it.
She's amazing.
Yeah.
Pride and Prejudice it is. Jane Austen.
Yeah.
Okay, favourite television show?
Oh, I don't watch that many television shows. I know. Everyone watched that.
You don't stream things.
I don't really know.
That's
I prefer
so wild.
A movie.
Do you?
I do, yeah.
But this is the golden age of TV
I
shows.
know.
You're missing all of this
I know.
culture.
The only thing I've been like watching really was The Crown and Suits.
I don't know about Suits. It
That's
sounds
the
good.
thing Meghan Markle was in.
That's right.
Yeah.
So there's a royal connection to your
Yeah,
television.
but that was before she was even royal.
Oh.
But yeah.
You'd never know, would you?
Yeah, exactly.
And The Crown is freaking brilliant.
It is. It's great. It's so great.
It's one of the most expensive ever.
I can imagine.
Of course, because of all of the stuff.
Yeah, so much happening.
Amazing. So you like Claire Foy, the actress who plays
I do.
Elizabeth?
Yeah.
Okay, so favourite actor and actress now, please.
Well, actress must be Keira.
Yeah,
Knightley.
Keira. Actor.
Don't know. Actor.
Yesterday it was the usual. It was Leonardo DiCaprio. It was Ryan Gosling, and I can't remember who the third was. None of those.
No. I don't know. I don't think I have a specific one.
You don't.
No, I'm sorry.
That's fine. Favorite model.
Favorite model. There must be someone.
Who do you think is incredibly beautiful?
Oh God.
Or whose career that you admire? Or
Yeah. I do admire. Who do you admire? I admire. Oh, there's so many great ones though. I still think Cindy Crawford is
Yeah?
amazing. Yeah. Wow.
I'm surprised that you know about her.
Oh yeah, why?
Because
I remember we had a show where she was
she
seating. She was sat. She was at the show as an audience.
Ah.
And I remember we walked out, my sister and I and a friend, and we were just like, oh my god, like that's Cindy Crawford. So we were going.
So what
crazy
she
about
represented?
represented as in
The supermodels, the age of the supermodels.
Oh yeah.
So for what she represented, so when you say Cindy Crawford,
No, I don't think I like her for that.
You don't like her for her beauty at the prime of her modeling.
I don't know. Maybe
you just like the way she looked.
Yeah, she's stunning.
Yeah.
But there's a lot of girls who's great. Like I can't really pinpoint one. I don't think.
Who's working famously today?
Today, I know that when I go out of here, I'm gonna think of a million people that I really like.
Yeah, it's on the spot.
Yeah, I think that's why.
Well, just let it marinate.
Yeah,
hopefully you can come back at any time.
Yeah.
Favorite designer? Phoebe Philo.
Yes, and
That's Celine.
I still also like the Row, so the Olsen twins.
The Olsen twins.
Yeah, I do. I think I like, you guess it, I like the simple things very much. Yeah.
Great.
Yeah.
And I think they deserve a shout out.
They do?
Why not?
Yeah.
Favorite accessories? Shoes, bags, and sunglasses.
So I have to choose, or?
No, you have to tell me each one. Each category. Give me a brand.
Well, the Row makes a lot of great accessories things.
That you wear and you own.
No, I wish I owned all of it. I only own...
It's expensive.
Yeah, it is, for sure. And again, I do also think Celine makes great...
Celine, glasses.
Yeah, glasses, for sure.
Yeah. Bags.
Yeah.
Loewe, are we going to say?
Yeah, I must
Why
say
not?
that. Why? I have one. Yeah,
Yes.
I should. Yeah.
And shoes.
Oof.
Money's no object.
No, I know.
It's money's no object.
Manolo Planets, I think.
Yes?
Yeah. I could buy the whole store if I want. Like, if I had the money.
Wicked. Go for it, Cecily.
Yeah.
You will one day. Favorite makeup?
I don't wear much makeup.
But the little that you do. And what would it be? A bit of eyeliner and...
A bit of concealer, just to hide away the bags under the eyes.
Yeah.
I like Tom Ford.
Wicked.
Yeah.
Tom Ford for women's makeup.
Yeah.
I like that. That's the first Tom Ford we've had.
Oh, yeah?
Good on him for crossing over. Favorite perfume?
Ooh, Le Labo? Is that what you call
Le
it?
Labo.
Le Labo? Ooh.
French? Which one? Is it a number?
The Sandal one.
Sandalwood?
It's called Sandal. I think it's number 33 or something.
I love that specificity.
Oh, yeah?
Le Labo number 33 sandal. Okay, I like that. What's going on here? Favorite shop?
Favorite shop? Like groceries?
Do you like to shop? It can be anything. It can be any store in which there are items to purchase.
I love McNally, the bookshop on Manhattan. I think they also have one in Williamsburg.
What's it called?
McNally Jackson.
McNally Jackson's a bookshop.
Yeah, I can't go to New York without going there. Yeah, I love that place.
You're bookish.
A bit, yeah, I'm trying to.
Give me your favourite book that you might have read recently.
Recently,
and for all time. Come on, I should put this in.
Yeah.
I don't.
No.
I
recently just read Conversation with Friends by Sally something, which I loved.
You did.
And I also I just read Shoe Dog as well, by the creator of Nike, which was so great as well. So that's completely different things, like fiction and non-fiction.
Yeah. And then for all time, maybe. Is it Pride and Prejudice?
Maybe.
Jane freaking
I suppose so, yeah.
Of
I
course
love that book as well, yeah. I also just read that again.
Did you?
I did, yeah.
Did it stand up for good?
Yeah.
It stood up?
It's still great, yeah. Yeah.
You've got the time to read.
I know, that's the thing.
Does your sister read?
Not as much. No, I read more than her. Yeah.
Favorite online shopping experience?
Oh. Not sure.
That's
a tough one.
I would say Amazon for me.
Yeah, we don't use Amazon that much
You don't?
back home. I don't
In
think
Denmark?
it's really...
Is there
in a few years, probably, but not really.
a fashion shop, do you think?
Yeah, well...
Or
Best one online.
do you buy clothes online?
I do, most of it, yeah.
You do?
But I don't think too much about it, I guess. Yeah, I'm just like...
Where would you buy? Is there a Danish online store that has all the brands that you like and that you, or would you go to? Go to.
I will do international shopping, I think, more. Yeah.
You would.
Yeah.
So you'd go to the Rose website.
The Rose? What's that?
The Row.
Oh, the Row. Yeah.
For instance.
But yeah, I can't really buy the Row every day.
Oh, that's true. But in your future life.
Future life, yeah, dream life.
Okay, favorite city, place to live.
I think either I still love like Copenhagen and stuff.
You love
I love home. I also love New York. I also love Paris.
Is Copenhagen a great city?
It's such a great city. And also Aarhus, the second biggest city in Denmark. Both love them so much, yeah. It's small and cozy and hygge.
It's hygge.
It's hygge.
I knew the hygge had to come up.
Yeah, I'm Danish. It must come up. It's a part of doing an interview with a Danish girl.
And that's part of the happiness. It's all about the hygge, man. Yeah. If you feel safe and comfortable in life, you're going to be happier.
Hygge has become a thing over here as well.
Because everyone's freaking needs a bit of it.
Yeah.
In America, there's no hygge, as I say. It's a hygge-free zone.
Hygge-free zone. I love that. Oh, God.
Favorite city? So are we saying Copenhagen?
I guess so, yeah.
You could live there?
Yeah, I could.
Favorite restaurant?
Oh, there's a lot.
International. It doesn't matter. Wherever you want.
There's... Woo. I don't think I have a favorite one.
No?
No,
some place that you like going again and again? That you'll always pop into?
Yeah, well, there's a few, but it's not really favorite. That's just because it's convenient and cozy and...
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well, a hygge. Give me a hygge restaurant.
A hygge restaurant. Well, there's something called Drodenfus.
Jesus.
Yeah, I know.
It's really hard. The Danish language is extremely hard to pronounce.
It's the toughest in the world, I think.
Is it?
After maybe the second toughest, I think.
Chinese are not easy.
No, Finnish is the worst, I think. And then
Finnish is actually harder than Chinese.
Yeah, and then I think it's Finnish and then Danish. And then I don't know the rest of the list. But I'm pretty sure that's how it is, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, it's a tough one. It's a tough one to crack.
Amazing.
Yeah. But yeah, there's one in Aarhus that I really love. Yeah.
Okay, well, you give me the name. Well, I'll have to DM you for that. Favorite holiday destination, best hotel that you might have stayed in that you like?
Oh, that's probably has some kind of relation to work.
Well. I'm sure
it's always business and pleasure, right?
Of course. It's the one and the same.
Yeah.
You're paid to play like I am. We're paid to play.
Exactly. I've been so many great places. We were once staying in a house on Sicily, which was just beautiful. But I also stayed in on the Isle of Wight. It's the southern part of...
the Isle of Wight.
The Isle of Wight.
Good old Isle of Wight.
In the UK.
Yes.
Yeah, in a really nice kind of British country house. It's
Is that
just
right?
Lovely. Yeah.
You loved it.
I loved it so much. A cottage. That's what it's called.
Are you an Anglophile because of your choice of literature? Does it have to follow that if you like The Crown and you like Jane Austen, you have to love
a bit? Yeah, it must.
English society.
A bit, yeah.
Because it's been such a part of your upbringing.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah.
A good old English country cottage.
Yeah.
No, I see you. I want you to be in a freaking Jane Austen movie yourself.
I would have wished that.
Have you ever been considered for acting roles? Either separately or together as your freaky twin?
I think my sister's been asked, maybe. But we do a lot of short video things, short films and stuff.
Of course you do.
But no.
Have you enjoyed that experience? Is it for you?
I think it's all right. I think it just becomes a part of the whole modeling thing.
Yeah, right.
So don't think too much about it.
Exactly.
It's just another camera in your face.
To perform to.
Exactly, yeah.
Why are you a good model?
Why am I a good model?
Yeah. Why should I book you? What are you bringing to the table?
I'm positive.
Yeah.
I'm outgoing, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I don't know. I'm experienced, I guess.
I love
I've tried a bit of everything. Yeah.
You're going to give me a good picture quickly?
Yeah, I think so. Maybe, yeah.
That's the bottom line.
Yeah. Depends on what you like, yeah.
But it's true, but whatever the whatever the picture is in hand, you'll be able to understand it.
Yeah.
And deliver quickly and efficiently.
Yeah.
great.
It's a tough question.
Good to know.
Yeah.
There's nothing that you've ever thought of to ask a photographer. I'm sure it's not your personality to do so. That from the other side that you wondered what's it like, because here's a good opportunity to say that. It's just an opportunity for me to talk about myself.
Oh God.
But I always ask. I try to remember to ask
There are probably a million questions.
things, but you can't think of it there.
No.
I've had. So what do you think about? What do you consider in the casting of a job? That's what I've been asked that before. In other words, what?
Well, do you cast a lot?
I cast everything. The photographer is king.
Really?
Photographer's God.
All the time?
Yes, you should know this.
Really?
Not if it's a big advertising campaign or something.
Because we always meet the casting directors.
Of course you do.
So to me, that's just
They are everything, because without you being presented to the photographer, then otherwise the photographer can do his own research and know who he would like to photograph.
Okay.
But for editorial, they usually defer to the photographer at the end of the day to make the decision, because he's actually got to like you enough.
See, I had no clue.
Well, there you go. You learn something every day. But that's incredibly elemental in the process.
Yeah.
That the guy shooting you is usually the guy that people want to be happy with the model.
Okay.
Because I've got to take the picture. I've got to be into you. I've got to see it. I've got to understand it. You've got to fit.
Yeah.
So the photographer is incredibly important.
Okay.
If you can bypass the casting director.
But is that every single model? Is that really? Do you choose everyone who's on set?
Pretty much, yes.
Oh, wow.
At the end of the day, it's my decision.
Okay.
I can photograph someone who I don't think is the rightest for this job, but because she's famous, and the magazine want to have her on the cover, and it befits and behooves all of us to be photographing this prominent model.
Yeah.
That's something else. That's when the model becomes... That's when the model's so desirable that everyone always wants to photograph them anyway.
Okay. Yeah.
Who wouldn't want to photograph Kate Moss or whatever?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
That's a given.
Yeah.
But among the other lesser-known models, especially in the magazine I work for, Italian Elle, it's younger models usually, and not so famous models. There's the famous ones, but then there's the not so famous ones too.
Yeah.
And it's whoever's right for the job.
Yeah. Okay. I see.
But whoever's right first and foremost in terms of the type of girl and the story.
Okay. Wow. See, I had no clue that the photographers had so much to say. I really didn't.
Wow, that's amazing.
For me, that's just it's the casting directors. Casting directors.
They have power, but their power is to suggest. Their power is to
suggest to the photographer. I see. Well, it makes sense. Yeah.
Makes total sense. And of course, they become more and more powerful as they've become more and more models, as the turnover has been greater, and because they are responsible for finding girls for exclusives, for the designers, for the shows. So as you experienced, that really is the beginning of the chain in a sense, that the show determines
what you do
the
next.
Exposure. The whole world is watching that show. And then the photographers get excited because they're the girls of the season. It's fashion. Yeah. They're the new girls of the season. Yeah. Everyone wants to get in early.
Yeah. They all want to get a taste of the pie. Yeah.
They want to get a taste of the pie, which is the future. And modelling and fashion is very competitive in that way. So who's going to say what needs to be said first? Or who's going to say what needs to be said in a given season best?
Yeah.
And that's it. Yeah. And the girls determine that because they're representing a fashion vision.
Yeah.
So that, you were, for Prada, when you launched that exclusive, you were the symbol of what a great designer thought would be right now.
Yeah.
And of course I can see why you'd be a Mucha girl.
Oh yeah? Really?
Yeah, you look intelligent, cultured, refined.
Yeah.
You went to university, like you're clever.
I didn't do that at 16 though.
Bookish.
Yeah.
But you still represented, obviously, in fashion, there is a playbook that people like Mucha were actually responsible for writing, which is how do you make clothes for older women relevant and fresh.
Yeah.
How do you do that? You put it on a 16-year-old.
Yeah.
And immediately that slightly dowdy, slightly old-fashioned, slightly
No, yeah. I've never thought of it that
odd,
way, but you're
ugly,
so right.
ugly thing looks wicked.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
And now that has become part of the norm of fashion, that the girl's always going to be younger. Because it is fresh, because they are fresh.
Yeah, but it's true.
It's new blood.
Yeah. New blood.
So you were part of that, and
I-
your sister
yeah,
were
I-
part of
I
that.
suppose
You
so.
really did. You contributed to the history of fashion that season.
Yeah.
For sure, you should feel very proud of that. Favorite exercise? Do you do any?
I like running and walking.
Okay,
Yeah.
great.
Yeah.
Things that you would do naturally anyway as a human being.
Exactly. Yeah. Yeah. Not really any weights or anything.
Right. And favorite? I'm surprised you didn't dance and do ballet and stuff like that. You have that kind of
See,
carriage.
I always wanted to do like a ballet
You'd
thing, but
wanted
I think
to.
your parents has to push you into that kind of.
But you would
direction.
have if you'd had the opportunity.
I think so. Yeah. Yeah. Probably.
Do you do yoga and stuff like that now?
I don't. No, I don't think I have the patience. But then again, I'll play golf, so that don't make sense.
Yeah.
Yeah. No.
You could get into it at some
Yeah.
point.
That's
Favorite?
probably because I'm not spiritual. Not very. Yeah.
I think yoga, for me anyway, yoga isn't about a spiritual thing. It's
No?
just about being in the moment doing something physical, so you're not thinking.
Yeah. My
It's
sister
more-
is really into it as well.
Is she?
Yeah.
It's more kind of just being focused in the moment.
Oh,
Your
yeah?
body is doing this thing, so you're not really thinking.
Okay.
So it's a sort of moving meditation, essentially.
Okay.
That's how I see it.
Yeah. Well, I have to try it out at some point.
You should try it out.
Yeah.
And it's good for your flexibility and your strength and your
Yeah.
core and all of
Yeah,
those
yeah.
things.
Oh, believe me, my sister doesn't talk about anything else. Really, I'm just forced to do it, but I haven't done it yet.
Wow.
Yeah.
She'd be more flexible than you
Yeah. Yes.
as a result.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
probably
She
stronger.
is.
She'll stay stronger. She's got that edge. Favorite animal pet?
Well, we
A dog.
had 4 dogs actually.
Fuck.
Now we have 2,
Ah.
unfortunately. But yeah.
You grew up with dogs.
We grew. My mom had a kennel when I grew up, so
Oh,
I
wow.
actually had too many dogs in my life, if I could say so myself. But I still love them. It's called Bichon Frisé.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. So yeah, small white poodle things.
Fluffy.
Yeah, very fluffy.
Very fluffy. And then they're
Yes.
hypoallergenic. Would I be able to have one if I was allergic?
Yeah, yeah, exactly. Yeah. You could have one.
What's their personalities like?
They are very.
Are they toy dogs?
I always say so.
They're built to be on a lap and to be stroked.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
it's fluffy for fuck's sake.
And that's the thing I'm annoyed about now, I think, because now I'm just like, oh, they're toy dogs. They really are. But I want a dog that's more, I don't know,
A dog.
robust. Yeah, more dog. More
You want a
dog.
proper dog?
Yeah.
You want a proper
And I
dog
also
now?
think when you've had so many dogs in your life,
But of a specific breed, only the Bichon Frisé?
yeah, only that one.
Okay, lots and lots and lots of them.
Lots of them. Yeah, puppies and stuff. Yeah.
Wicked.
So I think for me, when you had so many, there's only one of them that you really bond with, and that's the first one.
Ah.
So to me, the rest is just like, oh, that's
There's
another one.
Here's another Frisé
Here's another
coming.
one. Yeah.
If you had the choice of a breed then, and a
Oh,
proper
God.
dog, what
Yeah.
would it be? What would the proper dog
I've
be?
always wanted a bulldog, an English bulldog.
Again.
An English one, or something completely different, like a golden doodle or something.
I like those doodle Dr. Seuss
love
dogs.
doodle
I
dogs.
freaking love them.
Yeah.
I like those too.
It's funny, right?
Or a
that you're-
bulldog. They're funny
Yeah.
ones, aren't
yeah.
they?
Lazy, stubborn.
Yes.
Yeah, I would love that.
Love that. And finally, last but by no means least, favorite social media? It's got to be Instagram. You're a model.
Yeah,
let's
yeah,
face it.
yeah. Yeah, Instagram, for sure. Yeah. So,
How is it? Has it been for you and your sister both to have Instagram accounts?
oh, massive. It plays such a big role. It really does.
So do you post every day?
No, I get stressed about it, but I don't post every day, no. Like
Are your
once or twice
accounts
a
very
week.
different?
No, very similar.
They're very similar.
Yeah, we pretty much have the same amount of followers as well.
No.
I know, yeah.
Because it doesn't matter, does it?
No, but I remember when we were younger, everyone was just like, why don't you have an Instagram account together? And we were just like, no way, because we're 2 separate people. So of course we have one each. and we never made one like together, like a Moosgaard twins.
My daughter's into hip hop dance.
Oh yeah.
And there are twins. Jojo Gomez is a famous YouTube choreographer of the day, of the time. And she has 2 backup dancers who are twins.
Oh.
And I saw on her post today, it was their birthday.
Oh yeah.
And so I went, because I didn't know who these girls were, but I had seen them on her videos. And they had separate accounts that were very similar. Mm-hmm. They're both cheerleaders for the Patriots football teams. And they're both dancers. And they get, obviously, it's perfect for an artist or a choreographer to have 2 girls who are identical backing you up.
Yeah.
But all to say that they had 2 separate accounts.
Yeah.
That looked very similar.
Yeah. But that's the thing about creating different personalities, the thing of different,
Would you ever stand in for your sister on a job separately and vice versa? Have you done that before?
We have done it once.
Wow.
Because one of us was sick or something. I think I was sick maybe, or I don't know, the other way around maybe. And then we just asked if it was possible to change the model to an identical one. And they were like, yeah, that's fine. So we did that. But it's convenient, right? It's so convenient.
Hang on, how much work do you do individually?
We always say 50-50.
Is it literally 50-50?
I think so, yeah. It is very much 50-50. When we started out, it was pretty much always together. But it's 50-50
It's 50-50 now.
So that's great. We get to feel like an individual person as well.
That's right. You're at the same agency?
Yeah.
Always. You will always, that will stay the same.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. So, yeah, it's great. We're really lucky. Everyone is just like, I'm so jealous that you have a twin sister in this industry because you have someone to travel with, and you don't. Everyone is just like, oh, it's such a lonely business.
It's not for you.
For me, it's not at all.
Really not.
I actually enjoy going out alone because I'm always used to being with someone.
Right.
So it's great to just feel like me. Yeah.
Wow. And have your sister's boyfriends fancied you?
Oh no, absolutely not. I don't think so.
How the fuck is that not possible?
Well, that's probably some of the, I don't know.
That's personality.
Well, I can't say for myself that he hasn't fancied me, but
He has.
I don't think so. No, I really don't.
He would have known the difference.
Yeah. No, actually, there was one incident where he
tried to kiss you.
Yeah.
He did?
He did. He tried to because he thought I was my sister.
That's hilarious.
It is. We still have a bit of fun about that. Yeah.
That's wild.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I guess that's the downside of being a twin. That's
right. You're kissed by your sister's boyfriend.
Yeah.
Doing the washing up or whatever.
I know, yeah.
Those are your favourite things, Cecily.
Yeah.
That's amazing. I'm sure your sisters would have been exactly the same.
Pretty much, yeah.
Does she like Jane Austen too, for instance?
Yeah, she does. Yeah.
Do you read the same books? Will you give her a book to read?
Yeah, I will tell her you better read this one.
Because you're going to be the reader.
Yeah.
You're going to be the one to foist it on her.
Yeah, I want to be the same. Yeah, and then I want her to read it so I can talk to her about it. So we can discuss it.
I love that.
Yeah.
Built-in companion for life.
Absolutely. I always tell people that it's like having been married, I don't know, for 50 years or so.
Yeah.
So we just know each other so well. And we're just like, oh, can you read each other's minds or whatever? And I'm just like, I don't think there's some telepathic thing going on. I just think that we know each other so well that we just look at each other and then know what each other are thinking or feeling. Or
Do you know that?
Absolutely, yeah. But I think that's because we know each other so well. And that's just...
And even though you react slightly differently emotionally given the same situation, you might be actually having 2 different sets of feelings.
Yeah.
Right?
I know exactly how to react to anything. Like, really. That's how you get to know each other so well because you live together your whole life and you have this weird bond that you can't describe to anyone. Yeah, I know exactly what she's feeling at all times. Yeah.
That's so reassuring.
But I guess that's just how it is, having been married to someone for ages or been together with someone for ages.
It's just knowledge.
Yeah. We always say that we can go by a day without having to talk to each other because we kind of, in a way, are talking to each other.
Anyway.
Yeah. Yeah.
You're so lucky.
I know, I really am. Yeah, people say that all the time. I am really lucky. Yeah, to have a twin. Yeah, it is. It's great, and especially in this industry.
Yeah.
It's great to have someone, for sure. Yeah.
Wicked. Well, thank you so much. Half of those
Thank you.
twins.
I know. 1/2.
Great. You represented really well.
Great. That's good.
Thank you. Those are your favorite things. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Bye-bye, everyone.